Hello, hi, I'm GB Solomon. Welcome to my channel. This is GB Interactive. So I went on the net and I randomly picked some questions on the game Never Have I Ever, and I'll be answering them. And I hope that they come out as interesting as I think they are. So the first one is, never have I ever sung in the shower. I do it every single day. I'm sorry if you're my roommate. When I go there, I have to at least finish songs on my playlist before I come out. Never have I ever made money illegally. Well, I don't know if this one counts as making money illegally. When I was in class 2, way back in Takoradi, my mommy used to have a very simple mat or a shop where she sold from provisions to stationery to what have you. And I remember one fateful morning, I wasn't having an eraser, so I went to pick an eraser from the shelves, and I ended up taking more than I needed. So I went to school, I went to sell the eraser, and I made a lot of money from it. I really spent that day. I remember after class, I bought ice cream, I bought biscuits, I bought some for friends and all that. Little did I know that my mommy has actually asked one of my own classmates, who happens to be a friend who lives in my neighborhood, to check or to observe by checking if I did bring any erasers to school. Mary, I remember you, Mary. Mary came to school. I remember Mary buying one of the erasers herself, and not knowing that morning she had gone to my mom to see my mommy sews. She had gone to my mom to do an alteration or so, and then my mom was complaining, and she was tasked to do that, and she brought the feedback. I said the beating I received that day, only God. Never have I ever gotten a tattoo. Yes, it's not something I would want. I want to have, but dreads. If God had blessed me with hair, I would definitely have had done dreads at least once a while, and probably dyeing my hair too. Yeah, but this hair, I don't know what I can do with this hair. Never have I ever broken a bone. No. But if it's about sustaining injuries or a wound whilst I'm playing, then that one there. I remember when I was young, I used to get wounded all the time. So this has made me very careful and very particular about the kind of agro I indulge myself in. Yeah. Never have I been arrested, obviously. I mean, so I don't see this happening in my lifetime. Never ever have I sung off key or bent literally. Yeah, a number of times, but that's way back in the past. Never have I ever appeared on TV. Of course, I have. I remember in about 3 years ago, yeah, 3 years ago exactly, I was called by TMC to take part in a video shoot for 1 minute, something like that, and it was on TV. So yes, I've appeared on TV. Never have I ever lived overseas. No, it's not something I plan to do, but I plan to have a lot of vacations. I plan to have a lot of tour, like around the world. But to live abroad and Casadia, I love my Ghana, but I want to go and be visiting, have vacations and all of that. Never have I ever been on a cruise ship. Well, I don't know if going for sea trips would be classified as a be on a cruise ship. Then I don't know. So my dad is a retired Navy, so I have been on a ship like a couple of times. Never have I ever peed in public. Oh, what should I do with the pee? Obviously, I'll find a place that is a little bit convenient and pee. I'm not ready to do Joseph Robo things. Never ever have I fallen asleep at the cinema. I have, not once, not twice, not 3 times. It was like almost every time I go to the cinema, I end up sleeping. And I want to use opportunity for anyone who knows Teresa, my friend Teresa. I want to use this platform to apologize to her. So she should find a place in her heart to forgive me. Skipped class. Oh, I'm sorry, I have gotten married. Physically or in reality, no, but I have played couple a number of times in my Uncle Abrim Agro, and I was a groom, and Millicent was a bride, so and we married. So I've played marriage, at least I grow, but the real thing is yet to happen. Never ever recorded myself singing a number of times. The bends I do here. Never ever made a YouTube video. Of course, I'm doing one currently. Pretended to know a stranger. Oh, well, for most of the time, I'll make you clarify things a little bit, but sometimes when it's just in passing, I'll smile and wave back at you. And never ever cheated on a test. Oh, I have. It's not a comfortable thing actually. I'm sorry, but I don't know how people manage to do that like on a regular, because I care. When I try to even ask somebody, like I can't, like I just can't. Like the girls, the fear that I'll be caught, but I have done it once or twice. Yeah. I've been awake for 24 hours. Oh, if it's a normal thing, we they do. If it's a normal thing. If you ever dated someone? Dated. Okay, I haven't dated someone. Probably I'm dating someone. Never ever been dumped. Oh, you can't dump me. A whole salon. I haven't been dumped and I haven't dumped anyone. Falling down in public. Yeah, I have. There was one time just recently. I went to church very early. It was an evening service, and I think I was listening to music, and I was so high on the music, and I decided to greet the instrumentalist before sitting down. You see, they usually arrange chairs for choruses at a particular position in the church. So in my mind, there are chairs there. So the distraction from the song I was listening to and me waving every instrumentalist around, I tried to sit, and before I realized I'm sitting on the floor. It was so awkward. I laughed at myself, and for some period, people were holding their laughter, but I knew that it was funny. Never have I ever been robbed. I have actually at gunpoint. Two, um, two men. I'll tell you this story another time. Never have I ever punched someone. Well, I remember in class 5 or 4, Gerald Abankwa entry. I remember we scheduled that fight. I think something had happened in class, and back then there was a place that usually fights happen. You should have an audience, yeah, behind the nursery school block. So we scheduled the fight, and well, we didn't fight through and through, but I remember throwing some punches and also threw punches. Yeah, and there was another one in SHS 3, Frederick. Frederick was a very annoying boy at a particular point in time. He was sitting beside me, always talking out loud, always trying to. He was a very smallish guy. I was also smallish at that time, but he was smaller. Frederick, oh man, alone that. So one day I just got tired of it, and I tried to shut him up, and he was trying to act all. Who are you to tell me to keep quiet? And I gave him sneer. I'm sorry, I'm not a violent person. The lecturer came in, and we made to ring the bell for a while, narrate the story. And I remember a lot of people found out, and it was news because I'm the peaceful, can't hurt a fly kind of person, and it happened. Since that time, I told myself that I'm not going to indulge myself. No matter what be the situation, I won't bring myself to that level. Never have I ever been on a blind date. Like, I'm not gnashing. Why would I be on a blind date? No. Never ever. I don't think I would. I would actually. Faked illness. Well, actually, a couple of times. But the one that tops it all was in SHS. I remember in 4th year. By this particular time that I wanted to go home so badly. And then McAfee, aka Maki, you're an accomplice in this one. So my school usually when there's chickenpox outbreak, like teachers are afraid, everybody is just afraid of getting and all that. So immediately you use that as an excuse, they won't ask you to go to the hospital. They'll ask you to go home. So the plan, I took this you see this liquid that they put on themselves that makes them their body, but I've forgotten the name, from Ajeman Job. I applied a few at some point on my body. Then McAfee held me. But according to the symptoms that I see and I've read, sometimes it gives you some fever, some general body weakness and all that. So yes, I acted it out. I remember when the senior master saw us, he told us to, hey, hold it right there, don't come closer. Are you coming for exit? Let your friend bring the exit card. Let me sign for you. Quickly go home. Make sure you don't have any more contacts. Charlie. The way it was so funny. Like, oh God. If this is your first time coming to my channel, please subscribe. Please comment. Please share. Any of the things I spoke about made you remember something, feel free to share it in the comment section and let's all laugh and have fun. But I hope you are staying safe in this corona period. Till I come again, have fun.